maybe this won't work out. Maybe I need to make myself a reincarnation because there will be bad things in due time, and I do need a successor or a person that will look over the earth for me, a person who will guide the world to a better place. That's so he thinks, and so then he does a jutsu, the reincarnation soul jutsu. He does it and says, "Hope my reincarnation will be a Senju and Uchiha, so that will be in harmony and they'll have both sides." And so that's Naruto. And so Kushina's mother is Tsunade Senju, and her father is an Uzumaki. So she has a lot of Uzumaki blood in her, and she's also a Senju, which is perfect for Naruto's case. And so when Naruto becomes the reincarnation, he is born with immense chakra, rivaling tons of people. And Minato Kushina thought he would from being a Senju and Uchiha, so they did a chakra sealing jutsu from the barrier too. So it would seal any chakra, but that might even be their downfall. And Minato's trusted friend, Fugaku Uchiha, is there too, and Kushina's best friend, Fugaku's wife, Mikoto. Yeah, Mikoto. And so, when Naruto's born, it's a good day. Then a man walks in the room. His name is Madara Uchiha, he says. But then Fugaku and Minato both turn on their Mangekyou Sharingans. Yes, they both have Mangekyou Sharingans. And so, they're ready for battle. And so, Obito, when Obito does the same thing with Naruto, Minato does the thing, but then Fugaku's there, and so, Obito slips away with him, but Fugaku also knows the Flying Rajin, so he's right on Obito's tail. And so, Obito takes out the Nine Tails, and the Nine Tails is wreaking havoc. And so, in this one, Minato fights with Fugaku, and I believe they would figure out that Obito is, Madara is Obito, because if he's facing two people with Mangekyou Sharingans, they're gonna find out, and they're gonna break his mask, and they find out, and Minato's crying, and then Obito goes away, and Minato does the Reaper Death Seal, sealing Naruto and dying. And since Fugaku's there, the Nine Tails won't have the opportunity to claw or to shoot its claw, and so Minato dies with Kushina being a single wife. And so, when that happens, Fugaku is appointed to be Hokage, and Minato, if he died, wanted Fugaku to be Hokage. And the Uchihas aren't not trusted. They're actually a huge part in their village, and so they don't have no way to be feeling. And so, Hagoromo's smiling because he's glad this boy at least has a mother in his life. And so, he is proud that his mother is also not like his mother that he had, Kaguya. It's smiling, and he's inside. He's inside Kurama right now, which is inside Naruto. And so Naruto is a pacifist, kind of. He doesn't really like fighting, but he is a genius. He likes learning multiple jutsu. He likes just learning, and so he's a quick learner, and he has a warm heart. And so at the age of 4, Kushina has him to see his chakra natures, and so he easily does it. And so it says that he has all 5 chakra natures, and like how? And so Naruto does not have the Rinnegan because Hagoromo didn't have the Rinnegan at first. I don't know why people do that. Hagoromo did not have the Rinnegan at first. I repeat, did not have the Rinnegan at first. You can check Naruto. You can literally check it. He didn't have the Rinnegan at first. So Naruto would have to build his way up like Hagoromo Otsutsuki. And so now, and Fugaku has Raikiri and Master Flying Rising. He got Raikiri from Kakashi, and Kakashi is one of his right hand guards because he like Minato wanted to help out Kakashi with his depression. Fugaku is trying to get him over that too now because Fugaku, like you could say that Fugaku doesn't really have a warm heart. But if all that stuff with the Uchiha clan didn't happen, it would be much better. Like, he'll be much more kinder, I believe. And so, Kushina is training Naruto up. And she told Fugaku about Naruto having all 5 chakra natures. And he was like, that's crazy. For a kid his age, or a 4-year-old to have all 5 chakra natures, that means that he has a high affinity for all of them. Because usually when you progress, you gain more from getting a higher affinity of it. But at the age of 4, that's just remarkable. And she says, yeah, so is that. And he says, that's the 4th Hokage-san, alright. And she nodded, agreeing with Fugaku. And so, now, you could say, Naruto's training. He's very well-mannered, and he doesn't really do anything wrong. And Kushina loves that about him, and he is a very attractive, you could say, and special young boy. And so, his name is Naruto Uzumaki Uchiha and Senju. But they don't want to use the Senju. But they try to put Naruto in to revive his clans, but he and his mother declined right away. She doesn't want her son a guinea pig of the village. And so Fugaku had Kushina retire. He said, you need to take care of your son like my wife is taking care of ours, and me having a big part in it. And you need Naruto. You need to raise your son. And she says, I can do it, Fugaku. It don't matter. And he says, no. Maybe at the age of 12, you could be his sensei on his team, because you're beyond Jonin level, maybe even Kage. Because this Kushina has half of the Ninth House, and so she has KCM too, and so she is very strong. And Fugaku is in his own right. Fugaku and Kushina might be on the same level, and so Naruto and Sasuke don't really have a rivalry at all. Sasuke just hates Naruto with everything in his guts, because Naruto is special, and he says, I'm the 5th Hokage's son. I should be getting this treatment. Why does the 4th Hokage's son that is in a casket get to have so much credibility around the village? And so then Fugaku, when Sasuke tried to say that before, has corrected his son. He says, you will not speak of my friend or my friend's son in such a manner. He is an Uchiha, so you shall treat him as such. And he said, well, he's not even a full Uchiha. And Fugaku smacks his son across the face for the disrespect that he brought to his son's friend. And so then Sasuke never speaks about Naruto in front of Haku, but he hates him. He hates him. And so does Sakura when she figures out that Sasuke hates her. And so Naruto sits by Akari because people don't really like people like Naruto, but they don't know what to say to him because he's like such a big thing around the village. He's very special, you could say. And so Akari likes Naruto on the spot. She's loving him. And so Naruto gets fangirled a lot, but it doesn't really faze him. He just likes Akari, but he doesn't know if she likes him back. And so Naruto got the clone jutsu, and he gets jutsu straight away without limitations, like Kakashi Sharingan, but he doesn't have the Sharingan right now. But it's like he can just learn it without even trying. So he has the clone jutsu and the shadow clone jutsu, like from training with his mother. And so it now stands in the academy. He passed top of his class, and Sasuke has the Sharingan, but it doesn't really do much. And so Naruto doesn't even need the Sharingan to beat Sasuke. That's how fast and quick and reaction speed Naruto has. Naruto's just raw power is just too high. But Sasuke does have this one rival. His name is Rock Lee. And listen, Rock Lee, he can use ninjutsu and taijutsu. That's his both affinities, and he has wind release as his affinity. And so Naruto is ready for the Chunin. No, not the Chunin exams, but anything that's left. And so it's now the team selections. And Neji and Rock Lee will be back, and Tenten will just be like a ninja expert. And so, yeah, she decides to go into like the ninja arts business and stuff. And so she is technically a ninja, but she isn't on the team, and she's learning stuff about more ninja tools and business and all that kind of stuff. So she sells tools to ninjas, basically. And Rock Lee is the reincarnation of Ashura, and Sasuke is the reincarnation of Indra. But Sasuke just... It's something about Naruto Sasuke just does not like. It's... His always gets... is special. Why does he have to be the special one? Why does he? Just because his father died, he's so special. And so... Now, Naruto gets put on a team with Naruto Uzumaki, Akari Uchiha, and Neji Hyuga. And so, Kushina Uzumaki is there, and says, team leader is Kushina Uzumaki. And Naruto says, Mom? And people are like, what? Lucky? How does he get his own mom to be on his team? And Sasuke is just more angry. Why can't Itachi be my leader? Why can't Shisui? Why does he have to have his mom as his team leader? It's Naruto. How does he? And so Sakura sees this and gets angry and blurts out, how does he get his own mother as his team leader? And Iruka says, well, Kushina Uzumaki is strong, even set to be Kage level. So she is more than Jonin level. And since, as you guys know, Naruto is the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi, she will be the most thing to protect because she has mastered the Kyuubi's power. So it's the perfect team. And Naruto is praised for being the Naito's Jinchuriki, like Minato always wanted him to be in the village. And so Neji sets his destiny. Akari says, I want to be a strong Kanochi like Tsunade Senju, and smiles at Naruto. And Naruto says, I want to be Hokage to protect the people I love. And he says, my likes are Akari. She blushes, and he says he dislikes fangirls. And so now they do the bell test. And so Naruto easily works together because they have nothing against each other. And so Neji says, I can seal my mom for like 30 seconds. And so you and Akari have to get the bells. And Neji says, well, I can take her chakra points. And Akari, if I get like some chakra points on her hands, that'll be the opening for you. And so they all do it. And so they try it. Neji gets some chakra points, but then Kushina says that scene, like, and Neji got like almost all hers, but Kushina just restarted them with KCM breaking them all, and Naruto just broke apart. And then Akari was so close. She had a bell in her grasp and tried to rip it away, but then Kushina kicked her away. And so they're like, that's the power of the fourth Hokage's wife and the daughter of Tsunade Senju. And so they say, no fair. So she smiled at her son and says, we'll train in the morning and then eat lunch and then do missions. Dismissed, and they all go away. And so Naruto says, bye, Mama. She smiled at her son and said, Ikari wanted to get some lunch and then lunch for Neji, but he was already gone. And so they go, and Naruto went to get some ramen, and Akari, her favorite stuff is desserts, like her brother Sasuke, but she also likes barbecue. Yes, I'm gonna say that she likes barbecue. I don't know why, but anyways, she felt like so Naruto felt like she liked him, and so he asked her out. Said, would you date me or be my girlfriend? You could say, and so she nodded and said yes, of course, kissing Naruto on the cheek, and so Kakashi was there with his weird self looking, and then smiled. And so Kakashi is really heartbroken. He finds out that his comrade is alive and is trying to kill his sensei's wife or his sensei's son, even worse, and thinks, how could Obito do so much? And so Kakashi is really heartbroken, and so Fugaku's trying to cheer him up. And so, yeah. And so, now, Naruto is learning, and so, it's called the Jinchuriki Hunters, and the Akatsuki help out villages. It's more like helping out, getting some money, like the hit and miss with Yagura, that kind of stuff. And so, Naruto finally gets Mokuton, and has gotten way stronger. And so now, Team 7 passes like originally, and Rock Lee asks for a better mission, and they get it from Fugaku with a smile on his face. And so, they fight the Demon Brothers, and Rock Lee does it with his exceptional taijutsu, and now they send help. And so, Team 6 with Naruto comes right there. And so Kushina, when Kakashi's about to get trapped, she uses KCM in her hand and punches Zabuza in the gut, dealing a heavy blow. And so now Kushina says, I got it, Kakashi. And so she beats down Zabuza, almost killing her. Then Haku says, I got it. And Kushina being careless, uh, and then she says, crap, I fell for it. And so Kushina, Naruto says, it's okay, Mom, we'll get him later. And she smiled at her son. And so now Kushina's training Sasuke, Sakura, and them. And Sasuke is just happy that Naruto isn't there. And just happy that uh, they're getting trained. And so she teaches them and stuff. And so now Naruto at the bridge is doing shadow clones and is working on new jutsu. He is adding lightning and wind and makes a Mokuton armor. It's skinny wooden armor, but it's very strong. It's as strong as steel, you could say. And it's forged to perfect. And so he of course you know that water and earth makes it, but Naruto added the lightning chakra nature, and I think that would make steel. And so he has a very hard armor that is basically like not even impenetrable. I think they could call it that. And so they get ready for the to go fight or something. They just felt something weird in the air. And they knew that Zabuza was going to come. And Kushina is protecting Tazuna and is taking out bandits at home. And so when Haku traps Naruto, Sasuke, and eventually Rock Lee for being clumsy, being the reincarnated of Ashura, Rock Lee protects Sasuke, but it fails, kind of. And so Sasuke tries to protect him. And Rocky says, why, Sasuke? And then Sasuke says, I don't know why, but I move feet on my own. And then Rock Lee cries. And then Rock Lee gets a huge buff, but it doesn't do anything since he's not a Jinchuriki, so can't really do anything against Haku. And Haku just would have to use a little bit more strength due to Rock Lee's taijutsu, and so Rock Lee couldn't really do anything because Haku was literally going easy on them, but she just went a little bit harder. And so now it's Naruto. And so when Naruto sees this, he gains the one tails. And then his Sharingan goes to 3 Tomoe. He can't take this anymore. He says, first, Rock Lee, the person I admire. And so he's beating down Haku. And then when he punches Haku, Haku dies, having a deformed face. And so then Naruto, while this is happening, is in this dark room. He sees this old man and he thinks, oh, is that the Sage of Six Paths they always talked about in like classes? And he says, oh, you know my name. And he tells Naruto everything he needs to know. And so then he showed Naruto his father, Minato, and then Naruto hugged him. And then Hagurama decided to link the yin and yang half, with yin and yang half both connecting, and Naruto and Minato and Kushina acting like a family for minutes. And so Minato tells him everything he needs to know, and goes up with his wife. And when she saw him, she said, Minato. And so that emotional moment. And so Minato says, get stronger. I'll be watching in the heavens, Naruto. Master all my jutsus and perfect my Rasengan. I want you to do all this. Please fulfill my legacy, Naruto, my boy. I wish I was here to guide you the way, but I can't. I'm sorry, Naruto. Shedding a tear. And Naruto cries on his father and said, it's okay. And he asks, how is Kakashi? Like going up, and Kushina says he's good. He's just heartbroken due to finding out that his best friend is trying to kill me and Naruto. And Minato nods. And he says, I'm sorry, Naruto. I failed you guys for not living in. And for me not saving Obito in time. Naruto says, no, father, it's not your fault. And Minato smiles going up. He says, bye, Naruto. And so then Naruto, seeing this, is up from his thing, losing his Wento, and Kushina arrives with Gato in her hands. And so Naruto's there in shattered mirrors with a deformed Haku next to him and with blood on his hands. And so Sakura walks over and says, you demon! You killed Sasuke! You killed Sasuke! And Naruto yells back, no, I didn't! It was that Haku guy. And Sakura says, I hate you. Go die in hell. And so Naruto gets angry. And then just uses swiftly going by, and Sakura says, watch what you say, Haruno. It wouldn't matter if I cut your throat, would it? Because I, after all, am a Senju Uchiha and an Uzumaki. 3 clans, and you're just a council member's family. And Kushina tells Naruto to quit it. And Kakashi says, I'm going to teach this kid the Chidori. Always wanted to teach his sensei this so he could try to combine it with the Rasengan and see how powerful it would be. So he says, well, at least now I have the chance to. And so Naruto is also training with Yamato for some weeks. And Team 7 has the same interactions with Gaara's team. With Sakura making a pact with Sasuke to, basically train to kill Naruto. They hate him. And so Naruto gains lots of Mokuton abilities, how to seal and stuff, but he won't really do much in this. And he also learns how to deplete a person's chakra. And so it's really good. And so Akari has her Sharingan and can do Fire Dragon Jutsu. And so Fugaku is proud of all of her. Her daughter and stuff, and Fugaku has dispelled the foundation, and so he actually made Itachi the new leader of the foundation, and made Shisui the owner of the you could say Anbu Black Ops. And so now it's the Chunin exams. So when the Naruto gets there, it's same things. Till the second round, Naruto passes easily with his Sharingan also. And same thing with Akari, and same thing with Neji, whatever he did. And so they go to the second round. And so Naruto, since he is looking for people, he says, Neji, can you scan at least 100 meters? And he says, they're sounding 100 meters away from us. And so they go and they just attack from a bush, ambush Naruto with a kunai to a person's throat, and Neji taking out all of the person's chakra points, and Akari having kunai to a person's throat. And Naruto with his blazing Sharingan, same with Akari, and Neji with his Byakugan. And they think, Sharingan, Byakugan? What kind of team is this? 2 Uchiha and 1 Hyuga? That's unheard of. And so then they knock them out. Naruto putting them all in a Mokuton cage. And so they head to the tower. And so in this one, Sasuke does get the curse mark, and Orochimaru won't be attacking because he's not as stupid. He won't be facing a. Here's why. He won't be facing a person who's mastered the Nine Tails, which is Naruto's mother. Naruto, who has wood style, like he doesn't know, but he wouldn't want that to happen. And on top of that, Kakashi that already has Kamui, because I think Kakashi would know Kamui from all the, like, from knowing his best friend Obito is still alive but wants to kill his sensei's wife and his sensei's son. And so Kiba attacked Naruto in their fights, and Naruto, like when he was going full speed, Naruto had a grin on his face, and Akari's like, "Don't you even dare, Naruto. That would be so rude." And then he said, "Wood style, wood don't jutsu," and she smiled. That's Naruto, alright. And so Naruto just wins by default from Kiba and his dog getting knocked out. And Naruto kisses Akari, and Sasuke gets angry and says, "Stay away from her." And Naruto says, "We're dating, you genius." And Sakura says, "Shut up, Naruto. Go to hell." And Naruto says, touchy. I thought we got so along at the Land of Waves. And that make Akari giggle. And so Rock Lee actually beats Gaara, since Gaara's not actually trying to kill him. And so Mike Guy sees Rock Lee's, you could say, skill or uprising. And so he wants to teach Rock Lee for the month of training. And so they all get training, basically. And Akari learns from Tsunade summoning Katsuyu or whatever, because I think she would have somewhat of some training, and she also gets her strength because she would also probably know you just need to put chakra in your hands. And Naruto learns Rasengan and can add lightning and wind to it, making it even stronger, kind of learning the Rasen Chidori, but not the full aspect of it. And so then Naruto is training with Flying Rajin and can actually master it. He mastered it. And so now he gets back. And like after a week, Kushina taught some more Uzumaki seals and is teaching him some healing in the Bakugo seal. So Kushina does have the Bakugo seal from her mother, but she never really uses it because she really never needs to. But when she uses it on top of her KCM2, she is near impossible. She would be high Kage level. She'll be way faster than the Raikage. And so first round is Naruto Uzumaki and, drumroll please, Sasuke Uchiha. And so people are getting ready for this fight. Uchiha versus Uchiha. They can't wait. Sasuke, just hating Naruto, says, "I'll kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him." And Sakura cheering Sasuke on, says, "Kill Naruto. Kill Naruto." And Kushina hears this. And then Kushina flares her chakra, making all Genin just fall down. And even Jonin is just wobbling. And Fugaku is telling Kushina to calm down. Because you can just feel the sheer strength. All civilians can't feel it, but if you were a ninja, but they could still feel pressure and just feel compelled to go to the ground. And all ninja from the rank of getting to Chunin fell down. Jonin were wobbling, doing the wobble, like wobble, 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 wobble. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Naruto turns on his 3-to-1 Sharingan and they attack. Naruto is winning his taijutsu fight. because Sasuke does has that big speed amp, but Naruto is really strong, and so Naruto is blocking and blocking, and Naruto sees what Sasuke is trying to do, but Sasuke can't keep up with his own new speed, and because his body's not ready for the speed that he's going at. And so Kakashi really couldn't teach Sasuke anything besides the Chidori. And so Sasuke tries the Chidori trying to kill Naruto actually. And made fire cloak it. And so Naruto tries this new technique. He adds wind and lightning to it. And he says, lightning blade Rasengan. And so it's like a lightning blade. And so he jumps at Sasuke. And so he's going at him. And so then before they're about to clash, Naruto throws a kunai right past Sasuke's chin, making a cut, and then he teleports behind him, and people are surprised, like, how does he know that? And then Rasengan Sasuke into the wall, and so Sasuke gets a big shock, and it does like what Tsunade did to Kabuto, kind of, in a way, because it was near his spinal cord, like his neck part. And so it would do some of that. And so Naruto is win by default from knocking out Sasuke. And Sasuke is angry. How does he know Father's jutsu in the fourth Hokage's jutsu? And so he gets angry. He just said, no. Why? Why does he always, it's Naruto, this is Naruto, that. He always has to win, and Sakura says, he cheated. And so she gets mad and tries to attack Naruto. And so Kushina sees this. And then Akari sees this. And Sakura tried to try her new jutsu. She says, Earth style, Earth spikes. And Kushina stops us going KCM2, blitzing towards Sakura and then punching her in the stomach. And Sakura coughs up blood, passing out. And Sakura's mother says, you witch. And she says, and Kushina and Mother, she was going to try to kill my son. This is unacceptable. And so Naruto looks at Sasuke with pity. He says, you tried to kill your own teammate, your own comrade? How could you? And then he shook his head and walked away. And so now it's the second round. It's Naruto, Senju, Uchiha, Uzumaki versus Rock Lee and Neji Hyuga versus Akari Uchiha. And so Naruto faces Rock Lee. And so Naruto gets ready for a fight. And Naruto knows that Rock Lee has great taijutsu and sees that Rock Lee has gotten faster, way faster. And so Naruto says, I'm going to have to take off my weights. And so he does. Rock Lee and Naruto are basically even, but then Naruto is even better. So Rock Lee decides to go fifth gate. And so Naruto puts on his wood style, wood steel armor, and so putting steel all over his body. And so then Naruto is fighting Rock Lee, and he is adding swift release to it, so every hit Rock Lee hits doesn't do anything. And so then Naruto makes a wooden pole and smacks Rock Lee across the thing with it, and then he body flickers behind Rock Lee, shoving a Rasen Chidori into Rock Lee's back. It's making Rock Lee scream out of pain, and then Naruto makes Rock Lee go all around the Uzumaki chains, depleting his chakra, and then he says, wood style, wood cage, and then he adds a chakra depletion seal, knocking Rock Lee out. And so Naruto says, Rock Lee, you're pretty strong, and then walks away, but then Rock Lee gets out, fifth gate Lee, runs at Naruto, then Naruto sees this, so then he says, wood style, wood shield, wood style, wood wall. And so then Rock Lee punches through it and misses, but then Naruto is right there. And so Naruto cloaks his hand in chakra, like a heavy amount, and then punches Rock Lee across the face, knocking him out. And people are amazed at the sheer strength of this fight. It said this was more of a fight than Sasuke versus Naruto. This was amazing. And so Neji beats Akari from his sheer strength. And so Naruto and Akari go on a date that day to make her happier. And she was wanting to fight Naruto, but she says, hopefully you'll beat him, Naruto. And so Naruto is thinking how he will beat him. And so Naruto is getting ready for the next round, the final round of the Chunin exams. And so, Naruto is ready to fight. And so, when Neji attacks Naruto is backing up, so he makes over 200 shadow clones surrounding Neji, and Naruto is building up a jutsu. It's a jutsu that's he's been practicing on. It's with wind and lightning getting from the sky. It's a broke down version of it, but he tries it, and so he says lightning style, Raikiri. No, not Raikiri, but lightning dragon. Yeah, lightning dragon. And so then it's 2 times the size of a fire. It's at least 25 times the size of a fire dragon jutsu. And so he shoots it at Neji. Neji tries the rotation, but it's sheer lightning. And so Naruto says water style, water wave jutsu. So it's not to hurt Neji or anything. It just makes it so that his bodies get wet and damp. And so then the lightning hits him and then Neji just freezes. And so he passes out with Naruto winning. And Neji thinks smart. That's mean it's his son, alright. Well, he thinks the fourth Hokage's son. And so Naruto wins the Chunin exams, getting praised. And so at the end, it says, the Chunin are Naruto Uzumaki, Akari Uchiha, and Neji Hyuga, and Shikamaru Nara. And so they're like 4 Chunin. That's amazing. And so this is the end of it. And yeah, I hope you liked it, and please like and subscribe and share it to a person who likes what is. See you later.